any exam, I think. As your result is declared, second semester result is declared or not? Okay. What about first semester? You given the exam. Is there is also the mass promotion in first sem. Yes. What about first semester? Okay. Okay. Nice. So in this semester, you will learn some new things. Now the base part is completed. Okay, semester one and two. In this semester, you learn some basic and common subject related to the engineering. Now, from the third semester, third, fourth, and remaining all semester, you will learn some core concept related to the your specific branch. Okay. You can connect this all the concept to the computer engineering field. Okay. In the same one and two, this all the subject. Okay. Are common subject for all the engineering branch that. Okay. For example, mechanical, computer, IT, civil. So in this same one and two, all the subjects are common. Now from third semester, you will learn uh, branch oriented subject. Okay. If we is that the mathematic concept. Okay. So in mathematics, in the same one and two, you just learn the basic concept of integration, differentiation, matrix theory. These are the common. Okay, you can directly connect differentiation with mechanical engineering where it is required, computer engineering where it is required. Some, for example, matrix theory. Okay. Now from the third semester, you will learn the branch-oriented mathematics. That okay. In the same three, computer IT, there is a subject name is discrete mathematics and graph theory. There is a different subjects in mechanical engineering, civil engineering, and so on. So these are the specific branch-oriented mathematics you will learn in this semester. Same for the same four. That is numerical analysis and statistical part. That is also the one specific concept related for the computer as well as IT engineering. Okay, so today is your first lecture. So I'm welcoming you in this new semester. And Saturday, I said one timetable in your WhatsApp group. As per the timetable, okay, now SEM 1 and 2, that is in third shift, running in third shift. Now, in this from third and upcoming semester will running in the second shift. Okay, means 9 to 10 will be the first lecture, then after 10 to 11, second lecture, then after 10-minute break. Okay, 11 to 11:10, and then after second slot will start from 11:10 to 1:10. Okay, and then after you will get a lunch break, and at 1:55 to 3:55. Okay, the third slot will be there. So as per the timetable, you just check your slot. Okay, and verify this all the slot. Okay, ABC as per your lab. and all the lecture with your Google Calendar. Okay, all the slots should be there as per your timetable. Okay, uh, batch wise, there is three batch are there, so verify your batch left. Okay, and as per the timetable, uh, the slot will be there in your Google Calendar. Okay, if there any mismatch, there is a slot is missing, either not displayed in Google Calendar, so you can directly contact me that this slot is not available in my Google Calendar. Okay, so I will share the link for that lecture, but verify all the slot, all the lecture. Okay, with your Google Calendar timetable. Okay, already verified, but you just verify by yourself. Okay, in your Google Calendar, and join as per the timetable in all the lecture. And another things, the official messages, okay, for any official messages related to the Marwadi University or any academic messages, we'll use the Telegram app, okay. So in the next week, we'll shift to the Telegram app. So I'm request all of you that please log in Telegram app. First, download it from the Android app, and then after you just log in it by any of your number. Okay, and from the next week, okay, I will share the Telegram group link to your WhatsApp group, and all of you join with this link. Okay, then after from the next week, all the communication, okay, related to the academic or any Marwadi of university messages, okay, will share in Telegram app. Okay, so all of you download the Telegram app whenever you free, and then have to sign in by any of your number. Okay, it's similar to the WhatsApp app. Okay, there is no any different, but it is more effective comparison to the WhatsApp. Okay? And third thing, as per the government guideline, okay, we're running this third semester also in online uh, till the further notice. Yeah. If situations become comfortable, then in the last time I was running in hybrid mode, okay, online plus offline, but that uh, depends on this the notice. So now it's running in online mode. Yeah. Uh, if you have any doubt related to your subjects, any of the topic, you can directly contact to the subject teacher. Okay. Uh, this mobile number are already available in our WhatsApp group. Okay, you can directly contact with them. And for any of your query, any doubt, you can directly contact me. Okay, I will resolve it. Okay. Okay. So let's discuss some basic uh, and, you know, topic of third semester mathematics, and we'll start the unit one. Okay. In this next lecture, but let us discuss which topic you will learn, where it is required, what is the importance of this whole topic. Okay. So let us discuss it. The subject name, okay, in the third semester, that is discrete mathematics and graph theory. Okay, discrete mathematics. It is a two part that one is a discrete mathematics and second is a graph theory. Okay, that is only for a computer IT branch. Okay, and subject code is 01MA 0231. Uh, this both the topic are related to the computer engineering. You can directly implement this concept as a applications point of view to your engineering field. Okay, so what is the importance of graph theory and what is the importance of discrete mathematics? In discrete mathematics is the concept of logic and security part. Okay, logic, relations theory, and then after in graph theory, it is one of the theoretical part that, but it is also very interesting. It's very easy to understand. Okay, and you can directly relate this all the definitions, all the theorems, any result to uh, any of its applications. That okay, it's very easy. And these are the syllabus module. Okay, 6 units will be there in our syllabus. First 3 unit, it is a part of discrete mathematics, and unit 4, 5, and 6. Uh, that is part of graph theory. And see this topic, it is a different concept comparison to the SEM 1 and SEM 2 mathematics. In SEM 1 and SEM 2, it is a calculations and matrix theory that, but here in this, any of the topic, there is no any require of any definitions of difference derivative as well as integration. So without this calculations concept, we'll learn this topic. Okay, there is no any requirement of integration as well as derivative. Clear? It is a totally different concept that you will learn in this semester. So first 3 units, that is concept of discrete mathematics, logic and predicate. Okay, then after lattice theory, and then after Boolean algebra. This logic and predicate, that concept are used in the security software. Okay, it is also very easy, and some of the topics you are already learn in the uh, uh, I think DS SEM 2 subjects of electronics part. Okay, AND gate, NOR gate concept that you already learn, I think, in the SEM 2. So that will repeat here, but as a mathematics point of view. And then after lattice theory, that is the concept of relation. Okay, what is the relation between two set? Okay, what is it property? Then after Hess diagram, concept of algebraic system, partially ordered set. Okay, so this topic you will learn in the second unit. And third is a Boolean algebra. It is also very easy part. That is based on the set. Okay, to define the atom, anti-atom, then after Boolean expressions, min term, max term properties. It's also very easy. Okay, so this part it is for discrete mathematics. Okay, and this 3 unit, unit 4, 5, and 6. Unit 4 is a graph centric. You are first time you are learn the concept of graph theory. So unit 4, it's covered all the basic definitions and its result. Okay, all the basic definitions to required to define the result in graph theory, that will covered in the unit number 4. Okay, so it is a graph centric. Then after representation of graph using the matrix. Okay, how we can convert any graphical view to the matrix part, that same for matrix to the graph that. Okay, so that concept you will learn in the unit number 6, and it covered uh, incidence adjacency matrix, then after Discard's algorithm, edge vertex connectivity, fundamental cycle. This algorithm, okay, they are used in the Google Map to find the shortest path between the two locations. Okay, based on this Discard's algorithm, we can check shortest path between any two locations there. Okay, and based on this concept, then there are two algorithms, that Prim's algorithm and Discard's algorithm. Based on that, we can check the shortest route between the two locations there. Okay. Conductivity topic, fundamental cycle, isomorphic theory to comparison of the two graph, whether isomorphic or not. Then after separability topic. Okay, and then after last unit, we'll discuss the planar and non-planar graph. It is also very easy part that to check any graph is a planar or not. Then after Euler formula, Kurosawaski's first and second graph, and graph embedding on the sphere. Okay, so first we'll start a graph theory part because it's very easy. Okay, we'll start with unit 4, then after 5, and then after 6. Okay, so first we'll cover the graph theory concept, and then after we'll start discrete mathematics. Okay, unit 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, and these are the course outcome. Okay, based on this topic, where it is required and what is important, because application is important. Okay, for us, why we learn this topic. Okay, where it is required. This is the main questions for any of the concept. Okay? So can anyone tell me what is application of derivative and integration in real life? That part you are already learning the same one and same two. So can anyone tell me what is application of integration, derivative, matrix in real life? Yes. Anyone know about that? Yeah, matrix is used in image processing. Very good. Okay. Yeah, that is also correct. Matrix is used in cryptography, decoding, coding. Yes, very good. So these are the output of any topic. Okay. See, you can by using the 16 to 17 formula. Okay, you know about the formula. Then you can easily solve any of the example. Okay, related to the derivative integration. If you know the 14 to 15 formula of derivative as well as integration, you can solve any example there. But what is the importance of this topic? What is where it is required? Okay, why we learn this concept? ये कहाँ पे यूज होता है? ठीक है, दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर अस, क्योंकि ये अगर ये आपको पता है, ठीक है, to know about that applications part, then you can easily solve any of the example there. Clear? So first we'll discuss where it is required. Okay, what is importance of this topic, and then after we'll uh, discuss any of the definitions, then after its result, properties, and so on. Okay. Then after, yes, that is the applications of metrics. Then after calculus used in space research, game development, very good. Okay, yeah, good. So here, these are the our course outcome of graph DMGT. Uh, to understand the graphs, logics, lattices. Okay, that is the first basic uh, graphs. Okay, here we'll consider not any of the structure and so on. Clear? We will consider the one of the specific graph representation. Okay. Then after logic and lattice theory, apply the abstract concept of predicate for the unit 1 in design of computing machine. Okay. Data structures for programming language. Okay. So this part you can directly match, directly connect with this computing machine, data structure, and so on. Apply the concept of Boolean algebra in switching theory. Okay, and building the basic electronic circuit. So these concepts are used in this electronic circuit as well as in switching theory. Apply the concept of Kruskal algorithm. Okay, the three algorithm we'll discuss in this concept of graph theory to find the shortest route. Okay, one is the Descartes, Kruskal's, and Prim's algorithm to find the shortest possible distance between the two objects. Okay, as all are using the Google map. Okay, and when we search any of the route between the two location, okay, if there are multiple paths is possible there, then Google map display all these three routes that, okay, and then after we'll check that which route is a shortest route. Okay, so how we can predict that which theory are used this behind this concept. Okay, so by using this concept of graph theory, we can predict that, okay, which is, route is considered as the shortest route between the two places that, okay. Then apply the concept of graph theory in data mining as well as in networking. Okay. So these are the important course outcome. Okay. All are real life uh, theory that, okay. Networking, that is also one of the real life concepts. Shortest possible distance, that is also one real life concept. Okay. Electronic circuit, to develop the electronic circuit. Okay. Building basic electronic circuit, the concept of Boolean algebra is required that, okay. Computing machines, structures for programming language. So this all are you can easily image. Okay, okay. This all are it is not an imaginary part that where you have to image that. Okay, this all are real life part that, okay. These are covered in real life concept. So we'll discuss this all the topic related to this uh, applications part. Okay? And these are the program outcome. 12 program outcome are there in our COPO matrix system, okay, and two PSOs, that program specific outcome, okay, program outcome and program specific outcome. So this topics where it is match with our program outcome, okay. So the first PO uh, that you would consider rating 3, okay, because in this just apply engineering knowledge, okay, in this PO1. And here it is justification is given that the knowledge of DMGT will help the student to build basic electronic circuit design, digital computer design, computing machines, artificial intelligence, a definition of data structure for programming language, okay. So therefore, given the 3 rank for that. Then after PO2 is also for 3 rank, PO3, okay, that is for develop of solutions, design and develop of solutions. PO2 is for program analysis. Okay. So here we consider a 3 rank that, and justification is given that. Okay. And same for PO4 and PO5, that is for conduct investigations of complex problem. In the 2 rank, we can solve some complex problem by using the concept of graphs as well as lattice theory. Then after PO5, that is for modern tool uses. Okay. Uh, we'll learn some mathematical model using the various tool. Okay. So then after PSO1, that is for student will demonstrate skill, the knowledge and computer competence in analysis, design, develop of computer-based system, addressing industrial and social issue. And here its specification is given that for rating 2. The knowledge of graph theory and discrete matrix will help students to describe the objects and problems such as a computer algorithm, programming language, cryptography, automated theorem, proving, and software development. Okay. And next is evaluation. This is important for us. Okay. It is same as the last semester. Okay, SEM 1 and SEM 2. Okay, during the semester, there will be the two mid exam. Okay, mid 1 and mid 2. And for final mark, the average will consider that. Okay, not a best of 2. The average mark will consider for the final mark of the mid. Okay, so 2 mid will be there, mid 1 and mid 2 for the 30 mark. Okay. So IA means internal evaluations, that is for 30. Then after ESC and semester exam. Okay. There will be the 100 mark paper that, okay, of ESC. But from that 100 mark, consider the 50 percentage of that. Okay. So therefore it is a 50 mark for ESC. IA for 30 mark. Okay, this both exam conducted central. Okay, means exam sections will conduct the exam. Okay, now for CSC. Okay, uh, for CSC, in the last time we consider the Coursera course. Okay, there is one course available in Coursera. Uh, Introduction to the graph theory. Okay, last time we was considered that, but in this SEM, okay, we'll consider the quiz for the CSE part. Okay, at the end of any unit, okay, end of any unit, will conduct one of the quiz. Okay, that is MCQ based. That okay, uh, at the end of any unit. Okay, so at the last. Give the 3 to 4 okay quizzes, and based on your quiz performance will give the uh, out of 20 mark that. Okay, so that is for CSC part, will conduct the quiz. Okay, and now for Viva, that is at the end of semester 25 mark will be there. And for a term work, okay, so for a term work, you prepare the 6 assignment. Okay, each assignment for unit. So assignment will be there. Okay, so to submit the assignment at the end of semester for a term work. Yeah. So your CSC will based on the quiz. Clear. And for a term work, we'll consider the submission of assignment. Clear. And that is the Viva that will be in end of the semester. IA. Okay, there will be the 2 mid exam for IA part, 30 mark. Okay, mid one for 30 mark and mid 2 that is also for 30 mark. Clear. And at the end of the semester, means at the end, the average mark will consider of the mid, both the mid. Clear. And that is end semester exam. This time mass promotions was there, but I think in this semester exam will conduct. Okay, and maybe uh, offline form. Clear. So if it is in offline form, okay, offline exam, so there will be the 100 mark questions paper, okay, descriptive form. We'll discuss later. Okay, what is the sub questions will be there. But if it is a offline exam, okay, suppose के offline exam होती है, तो वो जो पेपर स्टाइल होगी that is in descriptive form, okay, और 100 mark का questions paper होगा, ठीक है. But if it is in online, so there will be the MCQ plus descriptive question. Okay, 50 MCQ plus 25 descriptive questions will be there. If it is in online, okay, अगर वो मारवाड़ी ऐप थ्रू एग्जाम लेते हैं, ठीक है, online, then it is MCQ plus short questions will be there. But if it is in offline form, ठीक है, अगर mid exam और final exam offline होती है, so there will be the descriptive paper, ठीक है. या कोई एग्जाम आपने दी है ऑफलाइन यहाँ पे सेम 1 और 2 में? तो सभी एग्जाम ऑनलाइन ही थी अब तक. ओके, ये सेम 1 में आपने दी. ओके, सो यू आर अवेयर अबाउट descriptive paper. Okay, good. So this is our evaluation scheme. Is there any doubt to anyone? Okay, for CS it is a continuous evaluation. ठीक है, CSA का मतलब क्या? That is a continuous evaluation, continuous semester evaluation. So at the end of any unit, ठीक है, अगर कोई complete will conduct one quiz, okay, in Google form, either in any of the way. ठीक है, so that is a quiz, and for term work that is for assignment. ठीक है, so we'll discuss a part of assignment in the each lab. Okay, how to uh, solve the any assignment. Okay, how to prepare one book for assignment and so on. That will discuss this term work part. We'll discuss in each of the lab. Okay, and that CSC at the end of any unit we'll consider one quiz. Okay, and Viva and CSC IA. Okay, uh, that is for end of the semester. Okay? and total mark, okay, that from 150. Yeah. And now for book, which book to prefer? Okay. So two books are available in our library. There is not compulsory that you have to refer this book. That is for our reference. Okay. You have to learn some extra topic, clear extra part. Then you can use this book here for graph theory. That is a book is available in library nursing DO graph theory with its applications to the engineering and computer science. Okay. Uh, and second, for discrete mathematics, that is a Rosen Kenneth book available in a library. Discrete mathematics is an is application. Okay, so these both book are available in library. You can use it for your reference. Okay, our syllabus topics. Okay, all the topics are covered in this both the book. Okay, for graph theory you can use it, and for discrete mathematics you can use this book. Okay, and you will learn some extra things. Okay, uh, some extra applications, okay, or extra theories, okay. ठीक है, that is not compulsory कि अभी आपको लाइब्रेरी में से कलेक्ट कर लेनी है, ठीक है, that is not compulsory. Will provide all the material to you in your e-content, ठीक है. At the end of any unit, we'll upload its PDF file to your e-content that, so you can revise all the topic again, okay. That is for our reference, ठीक है. And now the applications of graph theory. Okay, let us see this video and then after we'll conclude the session. What is the importance of graph theory? Because first we'll start a graph theory part that, okay, unit 4, 5 and 6. So know about where it is required, what is the importance of this concept, okay. So these are the applications in computer science, computer network science, and electric engineering in general. Okay, computer science that is used to study the algorithm such as the Kruskal, Prim's, and Carter's algorithm. These are the well-known algorithm. You can, if you search in Google, okay, you will get the ideas about that. Okay, what is importance of this one? Okay, then after computer network that is used in to find the relations among interconnected computer in network follows in the principle of graph theory. Then after in science, okay, the molecular structures and chemical structures of substance. For example, H2O, okay, the molecule structures, DNA structures of H2O. That is one of the part of graph, okay. DNA structures of any organism, etc., are represented by the graph, okay. Then after electric engineering, the concept of graph theory used in designing the circuit connections, okay. Circuit, अगर आपने कोई chip देखी है, there are lots of connections are there, okay. So how we can manage where to connect the two locations, okay, which two locations should be connected. So how we can manage that, okay. So that based on the graph theory there, okay. In general, the routes between the two cities, different places can be represented using the graph, okay. For example, Google Map. So Google Map, we can find the routes between two cities, two places, two locations, okay. So which theory behind this concept, okay. So that is a graph theory there. Clear. Distance between two cities, different places can be represented using the graph. And now here is one videos related to this topic. Real life applications of graph theory. Okay. First, it's explain what is a graph. Graph क्या है, ठीक है? So graph is the connections of the vertex. Vertex means a node, and you can consider node means places, ठीक है? Different cities and so on. And connection, that is you can use any one, road network, rail network, any connection. इंटरनेट, ठीक है, सबको पता है कि इंटरनेट क्या है, ठीक है। सो वन ऑफ द लार्जेस्ट ग्राफ in the world, that is one of the graph, okay, that is connections by using internet network. Google, okay, will also follow the concept of graph theory. Searching a web pages, okay. We'll discuss detail in the lecture sessions, okay, how the graph theory is used in Google, okay. Now let us just get the overview about that, okay. In social media, Facebook, Google, Twitter, Instagram are also the concept of graph theory. फेसबुक इज वन ऑफ द ग्राफ, जो फेसबुक के सभी फ्रेंड है ना, ठीक है, ऑल फ्रेंड्स आर कनेक्टेड टू ईच अदर एंड सो ऑन, सो दैट इज concept of graph theory. Transportation network to manage the air traffic, road network, okay, uh, graph theory is used there. Computer network, computer chips, okay, that is one of the picture of the chips here, okay, and these are, you can see that there are lots of connections are connected with the main chip and so on, okay. So role of graph theory is importance in many applications in computer science and so on. Mobile network, okay, how to connect each other, that is follow the concept of graph theory. In Google Map, okay, to find the shortest route between any two cities, any two places, and so on, okay, as you see in this picture. Just a minute. See this one, okay, here it is the road network, okay, network between Rajkot and Delhi, okay. So there are three possible routes are available, okay, as you can see in this picture. Clear? So how we can find that which route is minimum, okay, shortest route there. Clear? Just we can click on this any of the route, we'll get idea about that. As we can also check the timing as well as how many times will required to reach these locations. That is also available as per the Google software, okay. So we can check which distance, okay, which route is as the minimum distance, okay, shortest route, so that we can get directly from the Google Map that, okay, but which theory is required, okay, which theory is help to check the shortest route there, so that is a graph theory, okay. So using the GPS Google Map to find the shortest route, so we can use the concept of graph theory, okay. So these are the well-known applications of graph theory. There are also other applications that are, okay, and all are all the applications, okay, just aware about that. Facebook, Google Map, okay, uh, transportation network, these all are real life applications, okay. So based on that you will get ideas about that what is importance of graph theory, okay. It's very easy part that, okay, we'll learn the theoretical overview of the graphs and so on, and you can connect this all the part directly to your branch that, okay, to the real life that, okay. So it is not a difficult that comparison to the calculus theory, okay. There are formula is required to solve any example. Here formula is not required to solve any example that, but you will get directly the real life overview, okay, applications overview of any of the topic, okay. So today there is one more lecture in your class, okay. So we'll start uh, unit number 4, okay, in the next lecture. Okay, first we'll discuss the historical part of graph theory, and then after definitions, result, and so on. Okay, so from the next lecture, okay, today there is one more lecture in your class. So we'll start the unit number 4. Okay. Yeah, is it clear to all? Any confusion, any doubt, any questions? Okay, good. Okay, so all of you please write down your roll number in chat box for the attendance.
हेलो सर।
Yes, yes, please.
सर मैं वो व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में ऐड नहीं हूँ तो मेरे को ऐड होना है।
यस, आपके क्लास में कोई नहीं है जिसके पास राइट है एडमिन का? सीसी कौन है क्लास में?
सर सीआर को राइट नहीं है सर, क्लास कोऑर्डिनेटर को ही राइट है खाली।
ओके, ऐसा। ओके, तो आपका नंबर मुझे व्हाट्सएप कर दो,
ओके सर, ओके।
नेम
थैंक
और
यू सर।
नंबर, ठीक है, मैं ऐड कर दूँ। Yeah, there is one question of Dev Jain. Okay, how graph is related with airways? Okay, so in this to maintain the air traffic control. Okay, see, if there is more traffic in any of the airport, so to manage the timetable, okay, the schedule of all these plane, okay. So how to manage which plane will take off at time, okay, which plane will uh, take off the time that. So how to manage, okay, how to manage the traffic, so that we can use the concept of graph theory there, okay. There is one big pictures will be there in this display of the air traffic control room. Okay, which plane in which directions is going on? Okay, when will take off? When will reach to any airport? That, okay. How to manage the traffic at the ground level? Clear? So that we can use the concept of graph theory there. Okay. Hence schedule. Yes. Yeah. That is we can maintain the schedule. Okay. By using the concept of graph theory. Schedule of you can also consider any of the railway stations, that, okay, how to maintain the schedule of railway traffic, okay, rail traffic, okay, that we can also use the concept of graph theory. Okay, okay, good. So see you in the next lecture. Nice day, all of you are now left. Okay, you can left. Your new HOD, that is Professor Hardik Doshi. Okay, is also the of I think OPG subject, okay, in your class, okay. So we'll interact with you, okay, in the lecture session.